Okay, so what we're going to look at doing is how we can create a button on the ellipse or on a circular surface. So first let's just show up our planes here. We're just going to go from a front view. We'll do a quick sketch. We'll make our oval. So let's just extrude that. Now, using the wrap tool is a great way to get something to go around the surface or the form. The problem with the wrap tool is it's really meant to be a part of that body. You can separate it out of the body, but then you have to do cutting and subtracting from there. So with this method, what we're going to do is we're going to use this surface and this wrap to create a contoured surface that matches it. So first, we want to create a separate work plane. I always find that it is easier for me to have a work plane that is up in the air or higher than. So let me just, I don't want to do multiple things, so let me just go here, insert reference geometry, we'll do plane, we'll just get it up above that surface, so we'll hit accept. So first thing is we want to do a sketch, and we want to get the shape of whatever we're going to create that mimics this. So for this, we're just going to do a simple pill shape. Now, the first thing you want to do is we want to make a cutout in here for the button to rest in. So what we can do here is we're just going to go and do an extrude cut. We're going to do this object, but now you can kind of see we've got a different bunch of cuts. So we've got blind, which is just going to go through absolutely everything on however we want it. And then also when we do that, you can see that this flat is a planar surface. It does not match this contour. So that's not necessarily what we want, because we want to do a offset of this surface or this face. So instead of going blind, we're still going to go from the sketch plane, but we want to go, the distance is we're going to go offset from a surface. So if I click this surface now, obviously we can see it's quite long. We're going to say offset from that surface, and let's go with 1 millimeter, or you know what, 3 millimeters. Now, here you can see, if we go to our end view, that what it's doing is it's going and extruding up to or offset from this contoured face. So therefore, it matches the contour. Now you can see that we're going in the wrong direction here. So we just simply hit our direction control. Whoops, let me rephrase that. Reverse the offset. So we still want the direction going down, but we want the offset to go this way. So we reverse the offset. There it is. And now, if we do a quick cross section, you will see that we have that offset button. Now, or that offset indent. The next step that we want to do is to create the button. So again, always one of the things is if I'm going to use this sketch plane again, what happens is it gets hidden after you use it in the command. So we're just going to show that. And now we're going to do a couple things. What we're going to do is one, where the bottom contour fits this. So what we're going to do is create a sketch or an extrusion. We're going to use that sketch. We're not going to bother about with tolerances and making it fit in that. But what we're going to do is, instead of doing a sketch plane, let's see if we can do the surface. So instead of using that sketch plane, I'm using that interior surface to build from. Now, what that happens is, let's just hit select. We don't want to merge results. So you can still see we've got that contour. Let's turn our cross section back on. And at the bottom, it meets that contour as well. So there now you've got that, and you also have a separate button coming in here, making sure you've got that and that. So now at this point, you've got that switch. You can hide it, do whatever detail you want to do in here. If it's a shelling of the part, you can shell it, get that thickness, same as on the other one. Oops, shell. So you can start doing all your detail work. If you want to add your buttons onto here or your tactile buttons here, you can. If you want to make those separate parts but still have the same contour, then you're good to go. Now let us just try one thing here. I'm going to come in, I'm going to edit the feature. Yeah, so you can kind of see I could actually do that, drop it down in the same way. And when I just extrude it from there and not from that surface, it's only doing a 2D plane. So let's just cancel out of that. Let us pull that back up. And I will save and send this model to you.